in the comment section. Let me know where you are watching from in the comment section. Okay, let me know where you are watching from in the comment section. All right, I'm waiting. Okay. All right, let me know where you are watching from in the comment section. Awesome. So today we'll be looking at technical analysis using price action, and my name is Tunmise Olaoluwa. Now, a quick disclaimer: leverage trading involves risk, so you have to trade responsibly. Regional restriction applies, so check our terms and condition. Understand that this webinars is for educational purpose only and not a financial advice. So, past performance is not indicative of future results. So here is a quick about me. I have 7 years experience trading trading experience with a solid background in finance and quantitative research. My trading result has been consistently profitable across various strategies. I frequently trade price action, momentum, trends, candlestick patterns, and primarily focusing on the Euro USD, GBP USD, and USDJPY market. Now, today's agenda, we're going to discuss the use of the top to bottom strategy and review the Euro USD currency, review price action, price movement of Euro USD, and likewise review any currency suggested by the audience. So, this session is going to last for 45 minutes. And let us leverage on the YouTube live chat to ask questions while I would periodically check and answer them all. So, now what does this strategy consist of? This strategy analyzes historical price movement, utilizes candlestick formation, chart patterns, and market structure. What kind of traders is it suitable for? One is suitable for position traders, is suitable for intraday traders, and is suitable for swing traders. Now, when to use it? You use this strategy during high liquidity period, time frame from 1 hour to 1 month time frame. So let's get to the live trading chart. All right. Okay, so let's go to Euro USD. So here we are on Euro USD. Awesome. Now, looking at this Euro USD chart, we are going to go to the daily time frame in order for us to have a broader view of what the market is truly doing. Okay? Now, so let's map out key levels in this market. key levels in this market. That's mapping out key levels of supports and resistance. Okay, key levels of supports and resistance. Now, if you observe how price has been moving, right, you see that price has been ranging in this level, went down, came back into the ranging market, broke out to the upside, created an upside momentum. Okay, and you can see that there is a serious resistance here preventing price from breaking out. We have a resistance level here, we have another key resistance level here. So this level, this zone here, is a key zone to watch. This level here is a key level to watch. A key level to watch. Now, and if this level is a key level to watch, it's only important for us to observe that once price gets here, there is a higher probability that what is going to push back from here. So, and we can see that already showing up where price got to this level of resistance and was pushed back. Okay, we saw the first leg of the bearish momentum. Now the second leg of the bearish momentum, indicating some serious, downward momentum. All right, so we're going to go to the 4 hours time frame. Now here in the 4 hours time frame, now we can see that, so we can see here in 4 hours time frame that now the market in the last 4 hours, the market has closed and another market is being formed. Now if you look at the momentum coming in from the bearish candle that was formed here, you definitely know that there is a higher probability of a continuous fall in price. And when price continues to fall like that, the next target level is the next resistance, the next support zone. Now when we look closely here, there is a support zone here that also needs to be watched around this level. So you can see price definitely touching this place, and also there's a high probability that if it goes down further, it will definitely come down to touch this place. Now from what I can see here, we can see a resistance. I'm very bearish on EURUSD. So what would I do now? I'm going to take a direct market order on EURUSD. So I'm going to sell. Now I've created a sell. I would need to also adjust my position, which is set my take profit. Okay, I'll set my take profit. Let me see, here or here. Okay, and then I would set my stop loss above it, so we can set my stop loss here. So if I'm setting my stop loss here, then my take profit needs to be reasonable. Good. Okay, and I would confirm my changes, and now I have set my stop loss and my take profit. So if you have any question with regards to this, please do let me know in the chat box, and I would be very much happy to answer your question. So let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Now we can see what's happening on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, a continuous movement in price, as a continuous movement in price. Okay, a continuous movement in price. That's it. That's it. Okay, good. If there is any currency that you want us to analyze, please drop it in the chat box. I'm waiting. Okay, Abdul Rahman said today trade in Bitcoin. Okay, if I get any other suggestion on Bitcoin, then we'll take a look at the Bitcoin market. What do you want us to trade? What currency do you want us to trade? Now we have an open trade on EURUSD, so we want to analyze more. Someone has already suggested Bitcoin, so if you want us to go for Bitcoin, drop it in the chat box. If you have other currencies in mind, drop it in the chat box. All right. Okay. Who is giving a recommendation? Who is giving a recommendation? I'm waiting. Okay, I'm going through my chart to see who is dropping recommendations. Okay, someone has said Bitcoin. If you want us to analyze Bitcoin, also drop a second motion and then we'll go straight into Bitcoin. Okay. Who else is giving us a second opinion? Someone said we have order block USD. Why is your entry there? Okay, why is my entry at this level? All right, so it's simple. When we went to the daily time frame, okay, we mapped out levels of support and resistance, as you can see here, and it's clear that price is turning back at this level of resistance. Okay, and we can equally see the candlestick, okay, at which it turned. So if you look closely now, you can see the full body candlestick that is forming, okay, showing a turnaround in price from this resistance zone. Okay, now when you go down to the 4 hours time frame, it already shows us that, yeah, now we have this. Is, if you are looking for a confirmation, this is a confirmation, like a breakout further from this level. Okay, there's a breakout from this level. All right, though price might go up a bit, but then price will continue going down for a while. All right, so that's more reason why I entered the trade. All right, I hope that's clear, James. I hope that's clear. If that is clear, do let me know. If that is clear, do let me know. Okay. All right. Any other person wants to get clarity on something with regards to EURUSD market? Okay. Okay, let's go to Bitcoin. Let's analyze Bitcoin. It's also an interesting market that I want us to look at. So this is daily time frame on Bitcoin. Daily time frame on Bitcoin. Now, the first thing I want us to do when doing a top to bottom approach strategy is you're asking yourself, where is the current market structure? So the first question you ask yourself, okay, let me see. Okay, let me take it off. Okay. So this, what is the current market structure? This is a question that this is a very important question. When before analyzing the market, this is a question you should ask yourself. Okay? It's a question you should ask yourself. What is the current market structure? And how do we know the current market structure? We can do that by using the horizontal line to map out levels of support and resistance. So we do this. There's a level of resistance here. It's turn support. There is another level of resistance here. There is another level of resistance here. And there is another level of resistance. Oh, yeah, it's another level here. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Now, so I want us to understand this. The first step in what we did is marking out levels of support and resistance, identifying market structure. Okay? Identifying market structure. After which, we go further into the 4 hours time frame. Looking fully well that this is what? A support zone. Previously a resistance zone. Now a support zone. This is a key level to watch. Alright? This is a what? A key level to watch. So if this is a key level for us to watch, so which means as price is coming here, there is a higher probability that when price gets to this level, it's going to bounce back. So this is what I envisage. Okay. Do we get that? If it is clear, let me know in the chat box. If it is clear, let me know in the chat box. So the first thing we are doing now is identify key levels of support and resistance, which we've done here. This is a level of resistance. Now that level of resistance has now turned support. Okay? When we zoom in, we can now see that this is now a support zone. After this breakout, this level turned support. Now the new level of resistance zone is this level. So let's see, if you want to check it out now, this level here is the new level of resistance zone. Then this level here is the new level of support. Alright, so if this is the new level of resistance and this is the new level of support, if price comes here, there is a higher chance that price will bounce back up. That's if price comes to the 109 points, 109k price level, there's a chances that price will pick up from this level, all things being equal. But however, if there is a further breakdown in price, then the next level is that price will come and touch 98k. But currently price would most likely touch the 10k mark, the 109k mark. All right, so price would most likely touch what? The 109k mark. And if price touch the 109k mark, there's a higher chances that it will bounce back up. However, if there's a further breakdown in price, it would most likely touch the 98k. So these are, the information that we as analysts and traders should bear in mind. All right, good. If you have any question, drop it in the chat box. If you are following, type following. If you are clear, say clear. Now, let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Now you can see this on the 1 hour time frame now. Price, there's a continuous drop in price, and the possibility of what? Of price touching the 109k mark. Okay, between 109 or 108, and price would most likely rally at this point. Price would most likely rally, at this point. All right, price would most likely rally at this point before picking up. Okay, and that's it. So for Brenda, you're following, said EURUSD is in profit already. Yeah, you're following. So you can see, however, there is no clear path. It's left to you as a trader now to decide. There are two things I would do if I'm going to take a trade on Bitcoin. However, I won't do that, right? Because I don't have 100% assurance that there's a higher likelihood of a bounce back from this level. But looking at it, from what I can see, there's a higher likelihood that price would range at this level and push back up. Okay, but there's no clear signal, there's no clear indication to go ahead to trade. Okay, any other currency you want us to look into? All right, let's just look into USDJPY. USDJPY. Now, there are some interesting moves on USDJPY. So first thing first, let's map out levels of support and resistance, which would help us identify the current market structure. Now, when you look at this closely now, this is USDJPY. You will see that USDJPY now, there are several levels of support and resistance. And also, if you observe clearly, you will see that there is a upward momentum, in price movement. price has been moving upwards. Okay, price has been moving upwards. Price has been moving upwards. So let's go to the 4 hours time frame to see more clearly what price is doing. Now if you look at this now, you discover that there is a breakout from this level, from this consolidating market. This market has been consolidating for a long time. All right. So price has been consolidating at this level for a long time. And now, finally, what happens? There's a breakout. Now, so what is the next touch point for price? Where I'm seeing that price would go next is the next support and the next resistance zone, which is this level. I see price going to this level. I also see price coming to this level if the upward momentum, continues. So this is the first leg and this is the second leg. So let's look into it closely. So from here, let's take a buy order. We have a breakout. Okay, so here now we can take a buy order at this level. So from this level, I will take a buy order. Say buy. Okay, so let's set for the buy order now. Let's set our take profit and our stop loss. So for take profit now, I will put my take profit level here. Let's see. Let me see. My take profit level here. Okay. Awesome. Good. And put my stop loss here. No. Here. Good. So confirm. Now you can see what's going on. Now my take profit, I have a breakout from here. My take profit level is up here. All right, and my stop loss is here. So my stop loss is in the closest support zone. My take profit is in the next key resistance zone. Do you see that? And that makes it very clear. All right, good. Now I want to teach you guys a strategy for our, let's see how far the EURUSD market has moved. So let's go ahead. I will just show you much later. For those who might be interested, let me just show you now. So you can move your stop loss from this level closer, because now your market is in profit. In fact, you can move your stop loss to entry level. All right, or you can just leave it closer above, so that if price goes back up, it would not take you out of the market at a higher loss, but at a minimum loss. All right, this strategy has its own, this risk management strategy has its own downside and its own upside. It will have an upside when you keep winning and you move your stop loss closely. It will have a downside if you move it too close to the entry point and the market reverse takes you out of the market and continues in the direction where it is going. All right, so that is also what you want to avoid. All right, so yeah, so for now I'm going to take this, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave it here and just put the change this thing. Okay, Any other suggestion you want us to look into, any other market you want us to look into, please do well to share before I continue. All right, so let's go and look at NAS 100. Okay, let's look at NAS 100. Let's go down to the daily time frame. Now, if you look at this from the daily time frame, let's map out key levels of support and resistance. Key levels of support and resistance. Okay. These are key levels of support and resistance. So you can see our price moved and ranged in this place, and finally a breakout came, went up, ranged a bit, broke out, then retested that support zone. The resistance zone turned support. It retested it. After retesting it, what happens? So what I see NASD doing here is a continuous move to the upside. So this is what I see happening. This is what I see happening. Okay, this is what I see happening. All right, so I see NASD going higher. So let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. Good. Now you can see what I'm saying, right? There was a consolidation here, and finally a breakout happens. Then market reversed to test that resistance turn support zone. So at this point here now, market is going to push up from this level. Okay? And knowing fully that this level is a support zone, it's a good time to buy. Okay, it's a good time to buy and sell above. So for NASD, I'm going to buy. After which, I would set take profit and stop loss zone. So my take profits would be up here. All right. Then my stop loss will be right here. Yeah. So this is my stop loss gonna be right here. And confirm the trade. Good. So we have EURUSD in profit, USDJPY also entering into profit. Now we've taken our buy on NAS 100. Okay. Awesome. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? So yeah, we have come to the end of the live session, and let's just have a quick walkthrough of what you as a trader must do. Now, what you as a trader must do is to bear in mind risk management. Okay? If you are a total newbie in this space, I encourage you to start with a demo account, practice trading with virtual money to understand the market and your strategy without risking real capital. 2, use a stop loss order. Always set stop loss order. You see all through my trades, I always set stop loss order. So don't assume that you are in control of the market. So set stop loss order to limit potential losses on every of your trade. 3, trade with a potential risk to reward ratio in mind. So you need to aim for a minimum of 1:2 risk to reward ratio, meaning you should aim to gain twice what you are willing to risk. All right. Then 4, risk only a small percentage per trade. Limit your risk to 1 to 2% of your trading capital per trade to prevent significant losses. 5, diversify your trade. Avoid putting all your capital into a single currency or trade to spread the risk. Avoid over leveraging, so which means you want to be cautious of your leverage. You don't want to use excess leverage because that can amplify your loss. 7, you want to stick with your plan. So it's important that you have a plan and you stick with it. 8, keep up with market news. Stay informed about economic activities, economic events, and news that impact the Forex market. Avoid over trading. Now, this is very, very important. As a trader, you need to avoid over trading. That thing that makes you feel you need to be trading frequently, you need to work on it. Focus only on high quality setup. All right? And be patient. So, lastly, we have review your strategy and update and adjust your strategy regularly. Now, one interesting thing about the Octa app is that it's available on Google Play Store, and you need to understand that Octa has a wide range of trading instruments with low spread, fast execution, zero commission, and it has various educational resources, 24/7 customer support, and a very strong commitment to funds and security. That said, this is an opportunity that Octa has brought for you to double your deposit using my promo code Tunmise100, TUNMISE, and you can do this in just 5 steps. Take advantage. 1, open the Octa trading app or visit our official website. Go to your profile, find your promo code section in the menu, enter the promo code and press activate. Make a deposit and enjoy your bonus. All right, the promo code is Tunmise100, TUNMISE 100. Now, what is the summary of our conversation and strategy today? Is around price action, and its component is suitable for traders and applicable in every scenario. All right, so let's talk about principles of trading. So this is something that should be a key takeaway for you. Analyze trading instruments to understand how they behave under various market conditions. Review your actions and reflect on your decision to identify what works and what you need to improve. So keep up with the latest market news. This is very important. It cannot be overemphasized. Keep up with the latest market news and use our educational resources. We have several resources online, several resources on our platform, several resources on our YouTube channel. So please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and tap on the notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever we are having a session. Thank you for joining us. And here is also something very important that we need you to do. We need you to take a moment to fill out this survey. Now, understand that your feedback is what is essential for us to improve our future webinars. And we love to hear from you because we love to serve you right. We love to dish out what you really want us to talk about and what you really want, how you want to grow. And this survey is going to help us to get those feedbacks and improve our future webinars. So please take out few minutes, like 1 minute, not even less than 1 minute, to fill out the survey and help us to improve our future webinars. Thank you for joining, and I can't wait to see you in our next session. Thank you so much and have a great time. Bye everyone. Bye.